Welcome, I'm Bev Adams. I own an independent paper crafting business showcasing products from Stampin' Up. I made this card with products from Stampin' Up. I sell these products and also a few items to make crafting more convenient. I have the free detailed directions for this project on my website. I also have links for the products that you might like. If you click those links, you'll be taken to my online store at Stampin' Up. You'll see where to find all of that at the end of this video, so don't worry about taking notes. It's time to put stamps, ink, and paper together. This is really a pretty quick and easy card. I'm focusing on different ways of coloring, and for this card I used watercolor pencils. Just love them. I'm using the Decorative Borders, and this really has become my go-to stamp set, go-to greetings. Let me give you a look at the directions. And you can always pause this video, and so I can get right to stamping. This stamp set has a lot. It has a corner, it's got several different borders, kind of an Art Deco look to some of these. I'm using this one, and Crumb Cake ink. So I'm going to start with my greeting, pretty much in the middle, top to bottom, but more to this side. And then I'm going to use this border right under it, pretty centered. And I find it easiest to just turn this around. And it would be easier if I could get my head right over it. But I want them kind of lined up there, and I don't slip like I did. I was trying to point something out to you and move my card. This one's going on the bottom in the center. And then you can put it on your envelope as well. We have two sets of watercolors. This is the Watercolor Pencil Assortment 2, and I usually keep mine in a stamp case. I have room for a small pencil sharpener, and also a blender pen can fit in here. And I am just using the Flirty Flamingo and the Garden Green. And I am quickly coloring these flowers. And whether you color them dark or light is up to you. And the blender pen will actually blend these colors, so you won't see the pencil lines. And you can also blend the colors with Wink of Stella. Both of these put just a little bit of water or liquid in there to blend the watercolor pencils. So pretty. And I might as well keep going with the inside. And the front. And if you don't get all the way to the edge or you miss a petal, there's actually enough Wink of Stella on the brush here to blend that in. And you can clean this by just brushing on a paper towel or scrap paper. And then we'll come through and do the leaves. And then for the leaves, I'm just coming through with the Stampin' Blends. I'm not going to worry about the little fine ones, but I'm going to smooth out these larger leaves. And again, if you didn't get a great job of coloring, this really fixes it. And you can color that color off, clean those brushes. I'm using a wipe, but you could use paper towels too. So the one that goes on the inside, I'm going to put flat on here. And this is a very tiny border. The one that goes on the front, I also am going to put directly on. I'm using the Garden Green ribbon. It comes with real red ribbon. I like this very much. But instead, I could tie it on this card, but I'm going to save myself a little bit of ribbon. I'm going to tie it on a knot around a C block. The C block is not square. I'm going the long way, just to be sure I have enough. I can't tie a knot without my third hand. Maybe you've got enough fingers to do that. Not me. I find I get a prettier knot if I pull the first one tight and then snug the other one around it. I can trim these. Trim this, and it's going to be easier to trim when it's on the block. Slide it off. I want it cut opposite that knot, so hold the knot and clip here. I want the ribbon around this side, so I'm going to turn that over. Put a little bit of adhesive on the ends. Make sure I get that knot right in the middle. And wrap the ends around. I've saved myself 2 inches of adhesive, but if you do that on all the time, you can save yourself a card's worth. I put adhesive on here, but I really want to use dimensionals. Pop this up a little bit. I don't want this adhesive to stick to my card, so I'm going to make sure that there's plenty of dimensionals around there. Maybe one in the middle. And I've got my crumb cake cardstock, my card base. The inside can go on flat. This border is a little larger than normal, I think, a little bit. And that's it. We've got a little sparkle from the Wink of Stella and a decorated envelope. Here is the web address for this project, where you'll find the free detailed directions and links for the products I used. Just click the links and you'll be taken to my online store at Stampin' Up! Click Home near the top of my page and you'll find lots of resources. Under Shop, you can find the products I offer to make crafting more convenient. How to get free products with my frequent shopper rewards, and a link to my online store at Stampin' Up! Click Inspiration to scroll all my projects back to 2011, most with detailed directions and videos. Though the products in those older projects have been retired, you may find techniques, layouts, or color combinations to inspire you today. If you're new to stamping, you might want to look at the basics. You'll find how to cut card bases and layers, what's special about Stampin' Up! Stamps, and some of my favorite tools. Under Organization, you'll find lots of free resources such as catalog tabs, labels and case inserts, color tools, and much more. You can take a tour of my craft wall. More organization means more time for stamping. You can learn about my Evernote notebook. I have a note for every current product that Stampin' Up! Has for sale right now. And you can sort them all by the type of product. You can search just for the stamps. You can search just for the designer series paper. You can search for the phrase that you want or an image that you would like to use. You can search all the products that come in a particular color. It really makes finding just exactly what you want very easy. You can create your own notebook and search through all of the things that you own to find just what you need. Come stamp with me here in Ventura County, California, or get the best deal of all and join my team of crafters. The team is called SIP Together, and it stands for Stamps, Ink, and Paper Together. The team is made of crafters who want to save money on the products they buy, share with a few friends, or start a Stampin' Up! Business like mine. Be sure to subscribe to my website and on my YouTube channel. I'd love to hear your comments. Thanks for joining me. Talk to you soon.